Hey there, you sexy nerds! It's your favorite Gothamite gossiper, Raven Witchwood. And today we're diving headfirst into the steamy underbelly of Star Wars. Grab your popcorn and prepare to be scandalized, because I'm about to uncover some seriously juicy secrets about everyone's favorite galaxy far, far away. Let's get naughty, shall we?
Dialing numbers through the galaxy's grip. Raven's wit flies faster than any ship. Sarcastic whispers on the comlink call. Inside scoops echo in the docking hall. Star Wars tales spun in her lair. Witty rhymes bounce through the air. Skeleton crew take...
Well, hello there, my scandalous little scoundrels. You've tuned into Raven Witchwood's Hollow Hotline, your one-stop shop for all the tea, spice, and scandal in the galaxy far, far away. And tonight, we are diving headfirst into the awkward, the steamy, and the occasionally frustrating portrayal of sexuality in Star Wars. That's right, my loves. Tonight's topic is the sexy side of Star Wars, or more accurately, the lack of it. So grab your blue milk martinis, adjust your Sith corsets, and let's get started, shall we? Let's start at the beginning, shall we? The original trilogy. The era of bad haircuts, awkward flirting, and the most infamous kiss in Star Wars history. Oh, you know the one. Luke and Leia, siblings, kissing. But Raven, you say, they didn't know? Sure, sweetie, but that doesn't make it any less weird. Every time I watch Empire Strikes Back, I need a stiff drink and a cold shower just to recover from the secondhand embarrassment. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you. Rescue her? Honey, you're about to make the family reunion very uncomfortable. Now, I will give credit where it's due. Han and Leia were iconic. The bickering, the tension, the I love you, I know moment. Classic. But let's be real. Han was basically the galaxy's first mansplainer. And Leia? Girl deserved better than a guy who spent most of his time smuggling spice and dodging bounty hunters. At least she had that gold bikini moment. A cultural reset, truly. It's cute, it's iconic, but it's also so straight. Like, aggressively straight. The galaxy was big, but apparently not big enough for LGBTQ+ folks back then. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Raven, what about C-3PO? He's fabulous. Listen, I love our goldenrod gay icon as much as the next person, but he's what we call queer-coded. You know, serving sass and style without Disney, or George Lucas, ever actually saying it. Fast forward to the prequels, and suddenly we're in the era of forbidden love and the worst pickup lines in galactic history. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary babes, I present to you Anakin Skywalker, the man who turned the Jedi Order's no attachments rule into let's sneak off and get married in secret. I mean, who wouldn't fall for a guy who starts a conversation with, I don't like sand? Smooth, Ani. Real smooth. You're in my very soul, tormenting me. Sweetie, if someone said that to me, I'd block their comm frequency faster than light speed. But Padme? She married him. Honestly, Padme, you deserved better. But hey, at least you got some killer outfits out of it. All right, fine, I get it. The boy was easy on the eyes. But looks don't excuse red flags, people. Take notes, my little Ewoks. If your crush starts ranting about sand, run. Just run. And then we arrive at the sequels, where Disney gave us the illusion of progress and said, here's a same-sex kiss, in the background. Oh, you didn't see it? That's because it was buried in a crowd scene so deep you'd need a Jedi to force pull it out for you. Representation matters, but apparently not enough to risk box office sales in the Outer Rim territories. Bold move, Mouse Empire. Bold move. Look, we're progressive. Sweetie, no, that's not progress. That's tokenism with a side of cowardice. And let's talk about Finn and Poe, shall we? The chemistry between those two could light up Starkiller Base, but did we get a romance? Nope. Just a lot of longing looks and awkward hugs. Meanwhile, Rey is out here being shipped with everyone from Kylo Ren to BB-8. Honestly, I'd have preferred if she ended up with Maz Kanata. At least Maz knows how to flirt. Fantastic. Galactic fashion statements. Just what the multiverse needed. Look, it's Han Solo, the galaxy's biggest flirt, with a shirt that screams, "I'll ghost you after the first date." How original. And here we have Ayla Sakura. When you're not saving the galaxy, you're auditioning for a Jedi pinup calendar. Very empowering. Boba Fett, the galaxy's most feared bounty hunter, now available for kids' birthday parties. Balloon animals next? And Chewie. Honestly, I can't even make fun of this one. That shirt's actually hilarious. If you too want to dress like our intergalactic fashion disasters, icons, head over to cinetechfandom.shop. They've got shirts for every fandom, from Jedi wannabes to bounty hunter dance-offs. Go ahead, indulge your inner nerd. Or don't. Honestly, I couldn't care less. But if you show up here wearing one, don't expect me to compliment you. All right, my spicy little rebels, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the sexy, controversial elephant. I'm talking about Star Wars, The Acolyte. Now, this show has been stirring up quite the buzz, and not just because of its stunning visuals and intriguing plot. No. The real talk of the town is the show's portrayal of sexuality. You see, The Acolyte decided to push the boundaries a bit. We've got steamy scenes, suggestive dialogues, and even some male chest hotness. And let me tell you, the fandom is divided. Some are praising the show for its bold choices and mature themes, while others are clutching their pearls and screaming about how Star Wars should be family-friendly. So, the galaxy far, far away has gotten a little spicy, huh? The Acolyte is shaking things up with shirtless Sith, lesbian space witches, and Force-conceived twins. Because why just have lightsaber duels when you can throw in galactic drama? Naturally, the holonet is ablaze with outrage. Turns out some folks can't handle a little romance in their space opera. Keep politics and sexuality out of Star Wars. Oh, sweetie, did you forget the prequels? The galaxy fell apart over a love story and a Senate meeting. And let's not pretend Anakin's creepy sand rant wasn't the most awkward romantic subplot ever written. But now, lesbian witches and a little nudity? That's where you draw the line? Too sexy? Please. We've had gold bikinis, Kylo Ren's shirtless thirst trap, and Anakin brooding like he's in a bad soap opera. But now, a coven of queer space witches has everyone clutching their pearls? Come on. If you can handle Palpatine somehow returning, you can handle a little steaminess. Now, if you're feeling like the movies let you down, don't worry. The Expanded Universe, or EU, not to be confused with the European Union, was out here doing the work. Let me introduce you to Juhani, the galaxy's first gay Jedi. She's from the video game Knights of the Old Republic, and if you play as a female character, you can even romance her. That's right. Star Wars serving us space sapphics since 2003. If you want real representation, you've got to dive into the books, comics, and TV shows. That's where the fun happens. We've got Sinjir Rathvalis, the galaxy's first openly gay Imperial defector. We've got Dr. Afra, the chaotic queer archaeologist who's basically Indiana Jones but hotter and with more bad decisions. And let's not forget Amilyn Holdo, who's canonically pansexual. Yes, darlings, the expanded universe is where Star Wars finally said, let's get a little spicy. About time. And then we've got Goran Bavian and Medrit Vasor, our first confirmed gay couple in Star Wars literature. Mandalorians, no less. This is the way indeed. And talk of unexpected romances. Lando being pansexual is officially canon, so buckle up, buttercups. And speaking of spice, let's talk about Skeleton Crew. Did you hear about Melna, the brothel worker played by Paloma Garcia Lee? Oh yes, Star Wars finally said, let's get a little risque. A brothel. in a Disney-owned franchise. Somewhere, Mickey Mouse is clutching his pearls. But honestly, I'm here for it. Sex work is work, and Melna better get the character arc she deserves. Or I'm coming for whoever's in charge of the script. Now, let's compare Star Wars to its sci-fi siblings. Star Trek? They've been tackling social issues since before Star Wars even knew what a lightsaber was. Interracial kisses, LGBTQ+ characters, polyamorous aliens. You name it, they've done it. Meanwhile, Star Wars is still trying to figure out if it's okay to show two men holding hands. But Raven, Star Wars is family-friendly. Sweetie, so is Doctor Who, and they've got Captain Jack Harkness, the bisexual disaster king who flirts with literally everyone. If he showed up in Star Wars, he'd probably seduce half the cantina before the opening crawl. And don't get me started on The Expanse. That show makes diversity look effortless. Same-sex relationships, non-binary characters, complex discussions of identity. It's all just normal. Star Wars, take notes. The galaxy is big enough for all kinds of love stories. So, what have we learned tonight, my scandalous scoundrels? Star Wars has its moments, but when it comes to sexuality, it's lagging behind. The galaxy is vast, diverse, and full of possibilities. It's time Star Wars stopped being so shy and started embracing the spectrum of love, lust, and everything in between. If The Expanse can do it, so can you. Star Wars. No excuses. Do better. This is Raven Witchwood, signing off with one last thought. If Star Wars doesn't step up its game, I'm defecting to Star Trek. Live long, prosper, and get it on, my loves.
Dialing numbers through the galaxy's grip. Raven's wit flies faster than any ship. Sarcastic whispers on the comlink call. Inside scoops echo in the docking hall.